MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Hi folks, the NBA regular season. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Clippers, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And of course the Timberwolves, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
I think for Los Angeles, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there. With MP, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Miller. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Hall in at the center position. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting five on All-Star Weekend.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Ryan, as you know, one of the big stories in this game is the battle for an All-Star guard spot. I asked MP how much weight he put on making the All-Star team, and he said, it's very important for me to be a leader on this team and in this league. Guys, MP sounds like he's on a mission.
Yeah, my thought exactly. Thanks a lot, Allie. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are.
On God, I run with problems. I'm a money harlot. Not even all of it. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's beyond me.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
So for the Clippers right now, down on the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP out there with Harden. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kev. As you know,
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
sure.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
He loves the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. MP out there with Harden, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we've got a treat in this one. Two of the top guards in the league, both of whom are looking to lead their respective teams to victory. I asked MP about it. He was very excited. He told me he's extra motivated for this one and that he loves facing off against the best. It should be a great one to watch. Kevin?
Oh, man, David, I can't wait to watch it. Great stuff as always from our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
For 3, Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, Horton Tucker. James Harden missing on the 3. Horton Tucker, the pass to Hall. Here's Edwards. Hall. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Harden. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac a screen on Edwards. Here's the 3. Harden, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Gillingham with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From downtown, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Hall, and it's Miller in the corner. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to Miller. Gillingham with it. And here's Edwards from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 9.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Edwards passes to Hall. Horton Tucker with it. Shoots from the right block, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Back to Leonard. On the wing, MP. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Harden's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Dillingham. 5 points in the game. Outside Edwards. The Clippers with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Hall, a second chance effort. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Leonard on the wing, takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of the center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Edwards with it. Zubac defending. Now Dillingham. 5 points in the game. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over MP. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Harden's shot is off.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Edwards. Miller surveying the floor. Now Dillingham. Here's Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Batum comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Middleton subbed in for Brown. There's a minute 47 left in the first. McDaniels finds Milton. Here is Miller. He's covered by Leonard. Miller against Middleton. 5 to shoot. Miller inside. The Clippers grab the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's good from long range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Miller with a screen on Middleton. Here's McDaniels. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Here's MP. He's got 6. Harden outside. Off target from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Plays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Harden for 3. Drills it from outside.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Covington a screen on Harden. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Shake Milton. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Miller. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now DiVincenzo following the 3-point attempt by MP. A 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Batum sets a screen for MP. They get it back. Tries to keep it alive. Leonard with a screen on Milton. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Here's Milton. Hasn't made one yet. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 16. Milton looking around. Pass to McDaniels. Over MP. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 2nd basket of the night. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against New York.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to
Pro hopping over to the rec.
Los Angeles leading by 14. They've got Miller, Shake Milton out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
With Deuce. Sprints back on D to reject the Wemby build layup.
Los Angeles leading by 14. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
Oh, really?
Then paces through the paint for a putback punch. Running hard.
Never by the hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy.
The Clippers lead by 14. Shake Milton out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Middleton finds MP. Leonard for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Leonard's got 17.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 69 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Milton, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Milton against MP. Batum with a screen on Milton. From deep, MP. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 19. And Batum over to help. Pass to DiVincenzo. Covington with it. Outside Milton. They set the screen. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Minnesota again missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And here's MP from outside. And the Clippers miss again.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Now here's Middleton. Back to MP. Brown with a screen. Fires for three. And MP with the three. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Milton against MP. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Covington. Now DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Minnesota again missing. MP against Milton. Outside, Brown. Now here's MP. Brown with a screen. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right side, McDaniels. Milton surveys the floor. Back to Daniels to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
MP way outside.
So for the Clippers right now, Batum is out there with Brown. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's MP in at the one spot.
Making plays, and not just that, making top plays. From paint patroller to posterizer. Badge up, friends. Which play impressed you the most? Vote now for your 2KTV Top Play of the Week. And remember to send your best plays with your gamer tag over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Gotta go. I'm throwing a pool party for the team, and Slamson needs floaties. Hope I can find them in purple. See ya.
Earlier in the season, Team 2KTV jumped into my NBA eras to take on the Curry era.
From the draft to the final, it's been a fun season.
Definitely, and today, we find out who takes the championship title. You don't want to miss this.
Los Angeles leading by 20. They've got Robert Covington, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Jaden McDaniel.
Let's take a look.
Who do you got?
And here are the Clippers now. So for the Clippers right now, they've got MP down out there with Batum. Then it's Chris Dunn, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had 69 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Horton Tucker with it. He has 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Back to MP. Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And here's Harden after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 29.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Horton Tucker. He has 6. Shots good by Miller.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Zubac. Harden outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota shooting around 41% on the night. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown with a screen on Edwards. And a deep three from MP. Oh, good with the triple. The Timberwolves shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Now Dillingham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Hall, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And Harden with the basket on the assist by MP. Harden's got 40 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick...
Well, I think for the Clippers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Timberwolves.
Can't miss this many shots.
And that is it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Miller, and it's Hall in at center. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, Horton-Tucker. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Edwards. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard, no luck.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. Here's Edwards. And the basket is good. Edwards got 16 points.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
MP kicks to Leonard. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Miller. Now Dillingham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Leonard the pass to MP. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. From the arc. And again. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Harden. Miller against Leonard. Stolen by Harden. MP passes to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. In the corner, Dillingham with it. And the 3 off target.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And Harden comes to help. Fires the 3. Dillingham, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here is Edwards. James Harden picking up that last basket. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Dillingham. He has 7. Edwards drawing the double team. And Dillingham now top of the key. Can they get it? Good on the 3-point shot. Dillingham's got 10 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Middleton subbed in for Brown. The 3 from MP.
They've got Miller, Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, MP out there with Harden. Then there's Batum, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
Young.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's James Harden. Then it's MP. And it's Batum in at the center, filling out the middle. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 69 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
MP's shot is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nice!
Oh, big finish! Man. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Middleton. Still no points. Batum with a screen on Edwards. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller's got rebound number 8 now. Horton Tucker with it. Middleton covering. Horton Tucker, the pass to Hall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Sinks the tray.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 20. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dillingham. With the teardrop. And it's MP with a rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Jack's up a 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Hall. Here's Dillingham, looking to end the run. The Clippers grab the miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's MP. He's got 40 now. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. MP's got 43 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Batum with a screen on Edwards. MP. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's MP. 40. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got MP, Kawhi Leonard out there with Nicholas.
We're back with my NBA Steph Curry era. The Spurs are now in the NBA Finals.
Push a pen, the pen and the pen that imprison all my kin.
The Clippers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. So for the Clippers right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Miller. And it's Hall in a
And a wide open look for MP.
You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do, say girl.
Leonard with a screen on Milton. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
Batum, a screen on Milton. The three from MP.
And here's MP from outside.
.158 left in the third quarter of the game. MP from deep three-point land.
Here's MP. 43 points in the game. On the wing, Green. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation.
With Danny's...
Here's MP. 43 points in the game. Over in the corner, Green, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of it?
Miami Heat. Danny, what are your thoughts?
Who's gonna topple the king? Go for the knees, then go for the... Don't miss or you're camping.
A minute 58 left in the third. Leonard with a screen on Milton. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 46. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, MP is out there with Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Here's MP. Following the score by Minnesota. Knocks down the long J.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Minnesota now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 69 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
McDaniels can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP shot is off. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Leonard for 3. Connects again. From distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Milton, the open look. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right.
Certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. MP comes in for Dunn. They've got Taylor Horton Tucker. Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Miller, and it's Hall in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards.
Minute 32 left in the final quarter. So, on the floor for the Clippers, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. MP is out there.
.132 left here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. MP out there with Green, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. MP passes to Batum, and another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage.
Hey, yo, bad play.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A. Just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Miller. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Hall in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Both shots good from the stripe. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Yeah,
Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
I'm about to say, my boy with the skis.